Yeah. Siege. Riley. Taz. Yeah. Set me free and give me death, there ain't no other choices. When I lay down to go to sleep, I keep on hearing voices. Little whispers in my head, man, is you fake or loyal? Why no water, that designer, baby, pick your poison. These little demons living underneath my bed, creeping. Know the real monster lives above them all, sleeping. That subtle breathing in your closet every single evening. Thought you never see me again, looks can be deceiving. When they hear the sound of the drum, they'll be saying, oh Lord, here they come.
What's good, people? It is about almost quarter to 4 in the morning, and I'm obviously up, ready to go. I pre-planned last night, made sure I had everything done and ready for today. So now I just pretty much finished my breakfast, just sitting down waiting until about 1:45 to leave. I did want to show you guys something because it is my first leg session back, and a lot of people be talking shit about me not warming up properly, whatever it is. So I wanted to show you guys what I've been doing for the past 10 minutes maybe. So what I'll do is this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like there's 4 balls either side, and it's like a deep massager. You get some heat out of it as well, and it's like a deep tissue massage. You can use it for your neck, your back, your stomach, your quads, your hams, and I've been using that to loosen up my hamstrings, which some of you, depending on how long you've been watching the channel, may know that I suffer with tight hamstrings. So because of that, I try and use that to loosen things up, so that when I go to the gym, all I gotta really do is stretch a little bit, do like a 1 or 2 acclimation sets or warm-up sets, as you want to call them, and then I should be good to go. So now all I'm going to do is my bag's ready, my food's ready. I'm going to go ahead and get my jacket, head down to the gym, and we're going to do some a leg session today. It is my first leg session back. There's not much I do for legs per se, so I'm going to try and do squat as my compound movement, and then do some leg extensions. I don't want to get straight into the lunges, not just yet. We all know why, because, well, lunges suck, but you know, we're gonna have to do them at some point. So for the time being, it's just gonna be squat, leg extension, and then we're gonna do some shoulder and a little bit of arm work, because I realized that whilst doing push-pull legs, there is no specific arm day or ab day, which will be leg day now, and we'll add in some shoulders and arms, just a quick few sets, which I probably won't record. Maybe I will, just to show you guys what I'm doing for my shoulders and my arms once, twice, and that's about it. I've decided on how I'm going to record this. I think I'm going to do 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on, 1 week off, and just edit the footage in a way that it looks like it's a bit more consistent, because I don't really want to take away from my training program per se. When things get a little bit more routine-ish, I'd say, we'll pick the camera up back and probably do daily videos. I don't know, there's not much to vlog, because I used to be able to vlog a little bit more where my job wasn't 9 to 5, but as I'm doing 9 to 5 now, I can't really vlog on a daily basis. So I will just show you guys my training routine. If I can do a bit of home cooking with you guys and show you what I'm doing, what I'm eating, then that's what it is. If there's anything in particular that you guys want to see, obviously let me know, because the channel is about obviously my progress, but at the same time keeping you guys as entertained as possible, and I don't want it to just be repetition and boring, and you know. So yeah, with that said, let's go hit our leg session. I'll catch you guys at the gym. Good morning, let's get shit done. What is up, guys? Back with a commentary, which has been a regular thing since we started back at the gym. And today is our 3rd session, which is going to be legs. So just get straight into it. All you can see me doing here is just a bit of stretching. What I'm doing is just kind of using my arms to push my knees out, just warm up, well, stretch my hip flexors and get myself ready to perform the squat movement here. Now this is about 60 kilos, I think, or I want to say 55, because I don't think it's an Olympic bar, but I've come to realize that this bar feels quite comfortable to squat with, so I may use it going forward in the future. Now it still feels a bit foreign to me, and what I've come to learn that is that my movement is a little bit too fast, a lot faster than I'd like it to be. Well, I mean, there, that's a bit perfect, but it still seems a bit too fast, I don't feel that my form is 110%. So I mean, it's something I'm going to be working on in the future and focusing on. A lot of people will look at me crazy or ask me, you know, how is it that I wear ollies as well as knee sleeves as well as a belt when I'm doing leg day. What a lot of people don't know, and OG subscribers will know, is that I have a really bad lower back as well as a previous knee injury, and squat has never really been my forte, shall we say. So yeah, I try not to go stupid crazy on the weights, and I make sure I have every safety precaution in place to kind of minimize the risk of injury, which is kind of ironic as I sit here and record this, but we'll talk about that in the next video. So yeah, squat has never been a strong point for me, but it is something that I truly believe I want to work on and develop as much strength and growth in it as I can. I was never really comfortable with doing squat from the start, but I think as the time goes on and as I put more time into my training, I feel a lot more comfortable doing it. So it's pretty simple. First session back, all I did was a bit of a 5x5. I think I worked with 60 kilos the whole time round, and looking back at the footage, it looks like my depth is not too bad. You gotta remember, I'm 6'2", so I've got a long way to travel. But I feel like my depth is okay. I've definitely broke parallel, and I feel like if I stay at this rate and slowly increase the weight over time, I'll be good. My goal is to hit, I want to say 315, and I think that's suitable for me. You know, 3 plates either side is what I'm aiming for, and if I can achieve that, then by all means I'll be super happy with that. With leg day, obviously starting back at the gym after being post-lockdown, there's not much that I really want to kind of jump straight back into, like I hack squat, a bit of calves, a bit of single unilateral leg movements or anything like that. I just wanted my first leg session to be gauging weight, gauging form, and yeah, just kind of going from there. So I did 2 leg movements, 1 compound being my squats, and then I moved on to what I believe was leg extension, which is perfect timing. Leg extension here. You can't really see it, but I'll try and angle my feet in a different way. So I'll point my toes inwards for 1 set, and then I'll point my toes outwards for the 2nd set. And you guys know I'm a big believer in slow and controlled movements, so I'll squeeze right at the top and then come down and slow and control the negative. What I have come to learn from this footage is that my posture and the way I'm sitting, the back plate of the machine could have gone back a little bit more, which would have allowed me to slide back a little bit more, which would have rested the back of my legs right on the edge of that, and I could have got a bit more of a stretch, or should I say squeeze, at the top of that movement. So I mean, I need to pay attention next time when I'm using that particular machine to ensure that my positioning is correct. But yeah, I think to this I just did, I think it was 8 to 10 reps for about 4 sets, and yeah, that was just for quads. As I say, this is the first leg session back, so I didn't really want to go OTT with any particular movements. It was just more about feeling the movements and working out which weight I was on. When I say it's ironic, it's because we're on week 4 as I record this video, and let's just say week 4 hasn't gone too great, but you guys will see that video when I post it. I'm going back into week 5 with a better mindset and yeah, a new outlook and eyes open on certain things. But with regards to it being the first leg session, it was okay. I mean, was it overly great? No, not necessarily. Could I have pushed a lot more? Of course I could, but you know, leave ego at the door and check yourself before you wreck yourself, bro. But no, check yourself and make sure that you're focused on what you're doing. Ultimately, what I've come to learn is that I don't believe I'm overly focused when I was in this leg session or future leg sessions that I've recorded, so I will be paying a lot more attention to what I'm doing and focusing a lot more on my form, because I think that's what's you know, very detrimental to progress when it comes to leg day. So that was the second leg movement. I finished that up. I believe I had some time, about 15 minutes or so left in the gym, so I moved on to some accessory work. I did some unilateral movements for my shoulders. As you can see here, I did some lateral raises with the cable machine. All I do is just angle myself so that, you know, my feet are right next to the bar, and I'll come out a little bit to the left or right, depending on which arm I'm working, and just try and squeeze that movement right at the top and control it slowly down. I love this movement. I think it's a great movement, and it's a great way to build your shoulders up. I think I did this as a superset, so once I finished these, I moved over to another lateral movement, which was a machine controlled lateral movement, seated machine lateral movement. Or gosh, you guys know I hate naming exercises, but you see it here. Again, I feel like, you know, squeezing at the top and controlling on the way down, it is a little bit faster than I'd like, so which means that two things: either I'm not, you know, doing the movement correctly, or the weight is too light, so I need to go a little bit more heavier and squeeze at the top and control that negative down. But other than that, I think you know, these two movements, getting back into it, some great movements to help develop your shoulders. Yeah, I think that was it for leg day. I just kind of did, you know, those three or four movements. I think 5 actually, because I moved into what I believe was tricep push down with the rope, you can see over there, for a few sets. And I think I did each of these for the superset. I did for 3 to 4 sets, I think, with about I want to say 8 to 10 reps, and then did tricep push down for probably 3 sets, just an AMRAP as much as I could, and that was pretty much it. That was the leg session and accessory session. A little bit of backstory really quickly. As I said, as I record this, I'm currently off the gym. I'm supposed to be completing week 4, but we had a bit of a problem, so I'm currently homebound. But again, as I say, you guys will kind of see that video in the future. It's going to be a very short video, but I will be doing a lot more talking as to why it worked out that way. Oh, actually, it looks like I did some face pulls here as well. Okay, well, I guess I had a lot more time on my hand than I thought. But yeah, with regards to diet, I think that's going okay right now. There's some things I need to kind of recalibrate. I'm not tracking any macros, and I am eating intuitively, but it looks as if I've hit a wall now, so I'm maintaining my weight rather than increasing it. Therefore, that means we're going to increase our surplus by another 300 to 500 calories, and continue monitoring everything and see how we go. As I said, we're not aiming for particular weights, but I would like to hit over 95 kilos once again, as I feel that's a comfortable weight for my height. But obviously we want to make sure we put on some quality muscle in that time, so I'm not really focusing too much on the scale. We're focusing more on how we look and how we feel. And yeah, I feel great, to be honest. But yeah, we will go into that in a later video. But I want to say thank you if you made it this far into the video. Thank you for making it to the 3rd video and listening to me go on and on and on. I appreciate you guys so much, and it would mean the world to me if you could like the video and subscribe. I'm going to talk a little bit more in this end clip, so I appreciate you guys being here. Apologies for the background noise, and I'll catch you in the next clip. See you guys. And that's the way out after leg day. You still never stop working, even when you leave the gym. Okay, another day done. Legs, 2 leg movements, finish off with some arm accessory, and that's it.
That is it. We are done for today. Why? There's always another Lexus anywhere I go. Okay. Whew. First leg session done. Congrats to myself for getting my ass up and yeah, like I said on Instagram, holding myself accountable. That's quite handy. Always sanitize. So yeah, that was the third session for the week. Push pull legs with a little bit of arm accessory there. It was okay. I feel like I did well for my first leg session back, so no complaints there. I'm quite pleased with it. Even though it was like 60 kilos, 55, I think it was 55 because the bar wasn't an Olympic bar, but that bar felt good. A little bit exhausted on my legs, but I really think that that machine that I was showing you guys this morning really helped to loosen my hamstrings, and if I hadn't have done that, then I'd probably be either not finished my sets or be in a little bit more pain. But I feel good. I didn't need my belt, so that was good. Took it slow, took it steady, and yeah, all went well. So last session done for the week. I will use Saturday at home to do some ab work, but the remaining days are just going to be resting and recovering and making sure I stay on top of my food. And that's it, guys. So I mean, I've decided now as a Friday, because I haven't edited any of the footage yet, that I'm gonna edit it and I'm gonna put in a commentary instead of any sort of music. I mean, I have a little bit of background music, but more of a commentary to kind of explain to you A, how I was feeling, B, what I'm trying to achieve, and C, what my kind of program's looking like. So yeah, with that said and done, the time is now 5:57. So again, we left on time, we arrived on time, we left on time. That's what happens when you have a good plan and good structure. So remember that when you're starting again after lockdown. Get your mindset straight, focus on what you're trying to achieve, and adhere to your schedule. And the most important thing, obviously, hold yourself accountable, because you know, like I said previously, you're only letting yourself down if you don't stick to it. So with that said, due to my piss poor planning, hypocrite, I'm going to go ahead and get some milk from the station and then head to work. So thank you for making it this far. Again, as always, it's free to subscribe, it's free to like, so please, if you did find it helpful and you're kind of enjoying the road back to recovery, should we say, definitely hit the like and subscribe button. And I will catch you guys not next week because I'll be focusing, but the week after. You won't notice because of the way I did the video. So with that said, again, I appreciate you guys making it this far. I appreciate your support. I will catch you in the next clip. Still don't have an outro. I've been watching a lot of TJ, a hell of a lot of TJ. So with that said, it's in my head that I'll say something like peace out, keep moving forward, but it's not that. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for making it this far. Peace out, guys.